Well, hey there. How y'all doing? I know it's been a while. Mama T been gone. I've been busy. Life has happened. Things have changed. And I would love to share with y'all what's going on in my life, but right now is not the time. Gotta know when it's the time and place for everything. Um, but yeah, I've been asked to do a video, and I've been meaning to do a video for a while now, but I have not had the time. Spirit just wasn't right, wasn't prepared for it. It just, I do videos on Instagram and Snapchat, but I was not committed to do a YouTube video again yet. But now I am. I have the time. I'm back. Not sure how long, but I'm not going to commit myself to a time frame, but I'm going to do them as often as I can. So let's jump right into it. Recently I got a request to do a video about complainers since I did a short little snippet of one, and I was kind of going in, but I would like to think that I do not like to put people down. And I speak on situations and people may think, oh, you think you better than me, or you think you better than us because you're a Christian. It's not that. I don't throw the Bible at people. I don't throw Jesus at people because it's not for me to force you to be what I am. It's not for me to force you to love Jesus Christ. It's not for me to force you to go to church. You do as you please, because I do as I am told, and it's up to you to accept it. We have free will, so we do as we please. The subject that I talked about, though, was complainers. We have people in our lives, and maybe it's even us, we tend to complain about every little thing in life. It's like, man, I gotta get up and go to work in the morning. You know what? There are people who do not have jobs, who are searching for jobs. There are felons who are looking for a job, but people will not hire them based off their past record. There are people who have done things in the past on certain jobs, and they got fired and no longer can get a job in another place because of that background that they have. You have to thank God for what He has blessed you with. And it may seem simple, like, oh, I'm only making $12 an hour, but there's someone who's only making $9 an hour who wants to be where you are. So instead of complaining, figure out how you can better your life. Okay, well, you want $16 an hour. How can you get there? And stop complaining about it. You want a house. Figure out how you can get there. You want a brand new car. Figure out how you can get there. And the number one thing that I've noticed is most people who complain like that do not have a good relationship with God. Because when you know that God will bless you with more because of who you serve, it's hard to complain. Not saying that we do not complain, that Christians do not complain. People that know God don't complain. But what tends to happen is we say, you know what? That ain't of God. Having fear is not of God. Having worries is not of God. Having anxiety is not of God. Being depressed is not of God. So there's no need for us to complain about what He has already blessed us with. There are people who cannot get up and get out of the bed every single morning on their own. They have to have assistance. Be thankful that you can do that by yourself. Be thankful that you can go to the bathroom by yourself. Be thankful that you can provide for your family and put food on the table and clothes on your back. We have to stop complaining about simple and little things and be thankful for it. Even bigger things in life, you have to be thankful for. There are people who work every single day, hard every single day, but they complain so much. And I'm speaking not from experience, but from listening to them, observing these people. And you know what? They don't have God. They have no prayer life at all. You can tell. Recently, I left my job and I went and worked somewhere else. Well, actually, I left my job to do my own thing, as you guys know. And I ended up saying, you know what? I got to go back to work. This ain't working. And I'm okay with admitting that it was not working for me. It was not my season. I thought it was, but it wasn't. But that's neither here or there. Anyway, I went to work for this multimillionaire. She owns her own hair company or whatever, and it was a great experience. And I only was there for maybe a month or two. I wasn't there for long. And then I went back to my old job from where I just quit. And I realized that I didn't like the job. and I complained to my husband a lot, and to my other coworkers. We would complain together, and we would all say how we want to do better in life. We wanted a different job, this and that, the other. But we failed to thank God for the job that we did have. And it's not to say that we were settling, but it's just being thankful. And what I've noticed is I'm only part-time now. I'm not full-time like I was, because I am still committed to what God has placed on my heart. But what I've realized is there was a lady that sat in the front of the building every single day, and I would see her before I quit. I would see her every day, and we would talk or whatever. And I kind of just was like, let me go about my day. I want to get to lunch. Let me go about my day. I'm ready to go home. Let me go about my day. I got to get back to work. And I was just a Debbie Downer, kind of like, okay, yeah, talk to you later. And I'd be like, why this lady talking to me? Oh my gosh. But she would just compliment me on my hair. She always had a very vibrant, like bubbly personality. Vibrant is the word I was trying to say. But recently she saw me and she was like, you look different. I'm like, okay. And she was like, no, seriously, like, you're glowing. You look like you're so happy. I'm like, okay. And I had got in my car and I reflected on it, and I'm like, I'm a different person. And then I noticed my coworkers started saying the same thing. You're just so happy now. What changed? Got a prayer life. Start talking to God. I start being thankful for the things that I do have, rather than saying, gotta get up and go to work every day. I gotta talk to these customers. I gotta talk to my coworkers who ain't really friendly people, but you gotta do it anyway. Be thankful, because there is someone else out there who wants to be in the position that you're in. Speak life into your situation and not death. Think positive, and positive will happen to you. Talk to God. Alright, that's all I got for y'all. I will talk to y'all later. Mama T is